Okay, class, today we're going to be learning about the quadratic formula. Can anybody tell me what the quadratic formula is? Yes, you, Billy?
Is it like the exercise for your quads, like a squat?
Not quite, Billy. So, we're going to start off by showing you what the quadratic formula looks like. Okay, so on here we're going to have, right, x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2a. Alright? Quadratic equation looks like this. We have ax squared, and then we have plus bx plus c equals 0.
To be honest, this all looks like a bunch of scribble dibble.
We're really just substituting, right? So we're just gonna take this b right here, add a negative to it, right, just in the front, and then here, and we're just gonna square it, right? We're just gonna square it, and then we're gonna get the a, and we're gonna multiply that by the 4 and the c. Yep. So, and then we take this a, and we also put it right here, substitute it right there, and multiply that by the 2. This may look a little like discombobulated, jumbled up, but we can. I'll give you an example in a problem. Just a sec. I just need to know any questions out there. Not you, Billy. Someone else, please. Okay, Billy.
Triangle.
So we're going to start off by writing x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. And just because we don't want to get an imaginary number, but we'll get into that later. Alright, so first we're going to start off by making x equals negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared, like we said, b squared, minus 4 times a, when there's no x. When you have x by itself, there's a 1 in front of it, always. And then times negative 12. Now we're going to put this all over 2 times a, which said again, 1. Alright. Remember, we got to remember that a x squared plus b x plus c is quadratic equation. That's what it looks like. Alright, so now we're going to want to do x equals negative 4 plus or minus, and now we're going to add and multiply all these together. And so we're going to get, since it's a negative, it cancels out, it makes it positive. So negative 4 times negative 12, you get negative 48, and then multiply that by 1, and we still have the 4 squared, so that's 16 plus 48. And this is all again over 2 times 1, which is just 2. So now we're going to get x equals negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 plus 48. Let's add that up real quick. 48 plus 16 equals, just do the math, carry the 1, and add that all up, 6. So now we have square root 64 all over 2. Alright, let's just erase this so we have a little more space, guys. Alrighty, so, alright, we have now x equals -4 plus or minus 8, because 64 is just a perfect square, so we could just get 8. And now what we're going to want to do, let's just do, right, just erase all that. X equals -2 plus or minus 4, because we just divided it all by 2. That's what it means, right? And so now we're going to do x equals, and now we're going to do -2 plus 4, because we have plus or minus, but we also have to do -2 minus 4. So x equals 2, or x equals -6. So our answers are going to be x equals 2 and x equals -6. And we can also use these answers if we were trying to graph an answer, or if we were trying to make a parabola and we were graphing it, right?
As you can see, class, the quadratic formula is a very efficient and effective way of solving quadratic equations. What did you guys think?
That didn't make any sense.
I get it. I'm obviously a horrible teacher. So, I quit.